live. All right. Apparently we're live again. Something happened there with the live stream with the YouTube tubulars. Don't know how long we were gone.
Yep, definitely having some internet issues. Definitely was the internet.
Yeah.
Dang old internet.
All right. So, what were we doing?
I did find that picture for that beast, and it is, because I want to say this name because I think that's Adeth. A''DHA combined with an unknown one. And I'll tell you, this figure is just
The unknown
beautiful.
one. Okay.
The unknown
The first
one.
thing I see as we come back is Maverick Salvigan. Mingers.
Yeah. I just sent you some pictures, Cody,
Mm-hmm.
to put up when Travis reads this.
When I read it, was I going to do that? Okay. Yep.
Why did you pull it up?
Well, I just want to know his name and throw a picture up so we could actually show him. Since time immemorial.
Your Facebook Messenger.
Since time immemorial, rumors have spread of a shadowy, unknown figure appearing on the bloodied battlefields throughout Mythos. The accounts tell of a monstrous black-winged demon wielding dual glowing blades. These blades cut not the body, but rip out the souls of the unfortunate casualties, already pounding at death's door. No faction is spared. Its true origin is unknown. Its true purpose is unknown. Its true name is unknown. History tomes record a lone victim discovered moments before dying, paralyzed in fear, blind eyes gazing into the eternal void while repeatedly whispering a single word, Adeth. 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 The paint job on those wings, damn.
Kind of zany.
Yeah,
Oh, look
it's
at
so good.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's so
Fuck.
that head. It only comes with that head if you come to Legion's Con and
Yeah.
buy it at the show.
Well,
So that's the incentive. I mean, you got this beautiful. Oh my god!
I'm gonna have to bring a few bucks to Legion's Con, I guess, huh?
He's pretty tough. Is that blood?
I don't think it's blood. I think it's just how it's that wrap is painted on there.
Say, because I don't think we've seen blood before.
No,
in
I don't think
Legions.
it's blood. No. That's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And another example of, a perfect reason for you to get your butt to Legion's Con, because this is a figure you're going to be able to pick up there. You're going to be able to talk to the people that created it, hang out with a bunch of people that like the same stuff, and party. Okay? The party being the best part. But
True.
yeah, super fun. All right. Moving on to toy drama.
All right.
I really wanted to share this picture online because, or on YouTube, but after consulting with producer Cody, it was determined I should only reference people where to find the photo. I'm going to show you guys the photo now, and I'm going to tell you this came in G.I. Joe Uncensored.
Okay.
G.I. Joe Uncensored.
All right. Passing it along.
So I'm passing the phone around.
For Pete
After
to-
Pete has examined it, we'll allow Pete to start describing it as these two look at the...
So this is a woman, and she is lying in a camouflage tank top that is pulled down under her breasts, nothing on her lower half. She appears to have either a weird labret piercing or a disgusting cold sore. She has two Minton card Joes covering her nipples. One is a bat, and one is looks like blowtorch. No, not blowtorch. Heat viper. And then you can see just the tippity top of a little landing strip. So, and then there's some figures, and then she covers the back of her knee because I'm assuming she probably takes dick there too. And she's lying in a bed. So
I think. I don't know if it's hot, really.
well, that cold sore is a little off-putting.
So this photo is in G.I. Joe Uncensored. It is a...
Posted, I'm assuming posted by her male counterpart.
Yes.
In my opinion, that is a piercing. Well,
I would agree with that. I totally think that's a piercing.
And it could be, but you want to take that risk, go ahead and get herpes asimplex. That's on you, buddy.
Worth it. I'm just saying.
I mean, she's cute.
Yeah.
She's very middle of the road.
She's definitely stinking up that Sub-Zero figure, though.
I can't wait.
That's actually one of the only G.I. Joes I had.
I can't wait to
Sub-Zero.
read the comments.
And this one smells like geish.
Geish.
I now realize I should have just sent all. I realize now I should have just sent this picture to all three of you because you all held that phone for a long time.
Well,
Well, it's a half nude chick.
I was investigating the herpes.
So this is G.I. Joe Uncensored, posted a couple days ago, so you have to look it up. But all you got to do is look up Danny Harrison.
Send that picture to me so I can put it in the podcast group, would you?
I will, yep. Danny Harrison. Perfect idea. I will get that done. Showing off my NECA MOCs. I'm sorry, showing off my new MOCs.
Yeah, because I didn't realize NECA made.
My bad.
those
Yep.
are the only things in that picture that's been untouched.
All right, so
Oh, is that? Look at that! It's mint, inbox, on box.
Partially in box.
there's a ton of comments, as you can imagine.
What?
It only got like when I stopped, it was like at 350. Or something like that. Yeah. Angelo Batalagania says,
Denny now.
"Love the trim." Thomas Kowalski says, "She must be the reissued U.S. flag. I see her landing strip."
That's funny. That's funny.
Arian Bloomfield said, "Nice mohawk."
Wow.
David Gibson,
Call that a ho hawk. Yeah.
"Move the Joes out of the way."
Oh, you dirty birdie.
Dirty. Oh, and then you got the Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber, the gif where he's like the gagging gif,
Yeah.
Wes
or jagging gif if you're one of those assholes.
Massey
Jagging,
says,
jagging gif.
"In the old days, last week, when we only had to worry about smoke-free homes, now I got to worry about herpes as well."
I told you I wouldn't be the only one that saw that.
You know, the acidic level in that thing will destroy the ink. Dude, she's got the lip herp too.
Oh, shit.
Travis like, then hit it doggy style.
Oh.
Anthony Sinerceros says, "Nice tough a bush she has there."
That's not a tough, but whatever.
We're talking about figures here, you pervs.
Brandley Voss goes, "I just threw up in my mouth a little."
Yeah.
Oh. And you know
Well,
the girls
that's
you know
not
the girls
necessary.
reading that.
That's not necessary.
Aberran
feelings.
Jaramilio says, "Just remember what you invite into your life when you do such things like this.
That's right.
What, like Satan?
But
Yes,
then again,
exactly.
you must be looking for attention of any kind because you don't have enough of it in your life."
Agreed.
Oh, I'm glad that somebody gets on and tries to be high and mighty logical
Or helpful.
on a toy group page.
Ernest Gagnis says,
Guys.
"This makes me want to quit collecting."
That is what did it.
Or just don't look at the picture
Yeah. I mean,
and,
it's
and
pretty
enjoy your hobby.
pretty simple.
Chris Kempsky Pimpleton says, "Don't know what I want, the chick or the figures. I guess the figures, because they're never going to talk back or run their mouths."
Ah, okay.
Well,
Yeah.
you're not wrong.
And she's going down in value as she ages.
Oh, shit.
Roger Collins says, "Can I see the complete collection?"
No.
Hey.
Oh, no, we didn't.
I'd like to see some more Joes.
Joe's not hose.
Joe's not hose. Joe's before hose.
Yep, Joe's before hose.
So that's it. I got to thank Guillermo from Plastic Crack who alerted me to that one. Said, "Make sure you check out the comments." Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'm telling you, G.I. Joe Uncensored.
He didn't say anything to me.
I know, weird.
G.I. Joe Uncensored is the place to go if you want to have a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. And listen to people whine about pretty women.
You know, I don't typically enjoy that sort of thing.
Okay.
So I don't hang out in the group. So if I were hanging out in the group and bitching about it, I would be an asshole.
Okay.
What's your favorite group? Your favorite group on Facebook?
Wolf Den.
Isn't that like a week old?
No, it's been around, just hasn't been had any attention.
Just never invited people to it.
Oh,
Oh.
gee, Steve didn't do a good job bringing the attention to something? Seems strange.
I don't know. He's a whore now.
He's a
He is such a whore. He's out there posting shit. He's like, look at this.
Look, I made a video showing people how to paint, even though I said specifically, I'm not going to show you how to paint. Learn it yourself.
He didn't show people
I
how to
didn't
paint.
do that.
He won't do that. He will
I mean,
never
I
do
did
that.
do a long time ago. I did a little thing, but Emil just did one though, and it was pretty cool.
Will you talk about your latest head?
My latest head.
Yeah.
Oh, I brought it. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
nice.
perfect.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
Nate Barch is going to be at PowerCon.
Yeah.
Super
That
cool.
recent head
exciting.
that you just did looks like the kind of guy you don't leave your drink uncovered around.
The what?
Like you see that guy, you're like, yeah, you don't leave your glass sitting there like unprotected. Like if you go to the restroom, you take your glass with you. That guy wants
Are you saying of the ad of him? So what are you talking about?
talking about the head that Steven just did?
Oh! All right. Sorry.
Shifted gears.
The-
Well,
I thought you were talking about Nate.
no, Nate's a good dude.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Maybe one of the best. Thomas Ryberg just sent us 55 secs.
nice.
He said Cody needs some pesos. Times are rough.
It's true.
I love how he sent Americans Swedish money and said have some pesos.
I love that guy.
He's so cool.
Gonna have him under my roof in a few months.
Very true. Very true. All right. So that wraps up.
Is
Pride
anybody
Drama.
else? We got so obviously we're gonna talk about Tomas for a second. So is anybody else worried about Tomas coming here?
No.
Like
I'm
he-
insanely concerned
Okay.
because I was worried about meeting Emil because I don't know Emil, and he ended up being absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What if Tomas shows up and he's like a total douchebag? You know what I mean? Like, what if he smells bad, or what if he has like a habit of like, maybe he's like an ear flicker, and like every time he just flicks your ear, you know what I mean? Like, what if he's got a weird nervous?
Yeah. What if
tick?
he's a nipple twister?
Yeah,
I was just saying.
You know?
I'd rather
Or a nipple flipper. I hate
yeah,
nipple
what if
flippers.
he's
than a lot of
bean
other
dip?
things.
Yeah,
That's what the
I
kids
hate those
call it.
Oh.
Yo, bean dip. You know what
I
I
hate
mean?
those
Fucking
bastards.
bean dip.
What if his voice is like really high and nasally and annoying as shit?
Well, we've
You know
heard
what
him
I mean?
talk.
We've heard
so
him
we know
talk.
that.
So, but what if he gets
Uh,
excited and he's
yeah.
like that?
I don't know.
I've
Maybe-
seen him
What
almost
if he calls
naked,
all of us
so-
hoes? Like all the time. Maybe
Yeah.
that's the thing in Sweden.
This isn't bougie,
They're like-
you hoes.
Yeah, they're like 20 years behind us, so the adults are calling everybody hoes.
This
there.
doesn't
So let me
slap.
tell you what I can imagine is going to happen. Steve's going to be driving him by the salt pile.
Yeah.
No, I will not allow that to happen again. When Tomas gets here, I am taking Tomas and Emil on a real tour of Muskegon.
Emil already told me
And-
he wants to come to town. And he wants me to show him how big the salt piles are this year.
Tomas, when you and Emil get here, I will actually take you and we'll do some cool shit.
Oh, gee.
And unless you're a weirdo, Tomas,
Tomas?
I'm worried about you being a weirdo.
Tomas told me he wants to come to my house.
Yeah.
He wants
We'll
to look
go
at my.
we'll go to
He
your
wants to
house.
look at my toys. I'm fine with that, buddy. It can happen.
I'm going to keep the Swedes to myself.
Like, these are my people. These are my people. All right.
Oh, if it's just nudity, Tomas, we're in. You can stay at my house, Bubba.
Was there? We don't have to remind. We're going to be at PowerCon.
Oh,
Who's
power
going to be
God.
at PowerCon?
I thought there was somebody else.
If you have not
besides
seen
Nate.
Jeremy's,
Journus. If you haven't seen
Jermis,
Journus,
I'll take it.
if you haven't seen Journus' pedestal,
Jermis.
if you've not seen Jermis's new commercial
I'll take it.
for PowerCon,
my country song?
you are extremely talented.
Nah.
Oh my God, dude. I love
Nah.
you.
I'm just a guy with hands.
Okay, I'm gonna say it right now too. Val might be one of the smartest people. Getting you to do this kind of stuff and help out, man. Oh, genius.
Hopefully he's paying you more than we paid Cody.
Well, I got us all a booth,
You
so
did get us a booth. Yeah.
just exchanging my life for us to have a booth that we're not going to sell anything at.
souls.
Dude, we're we are gonna sit down the night before PowerCon and come up with a great plan that we will not execute at PowerCon.
What's going to be
Steve
great
will show up late.
is all of that stuff that we decide would have been things I said like in the middle of July. You know what we should do? Yeah, we should do that. That's awesome. Thanks, Doc Brown. Let's go back to July and figure this out.
I've been moving on my stuff. I'm just saying it.
Thought you were gonna move this studio this week.
Yeah, I was super busy.
No, you weren't.
I was, unfortunately. I had to work.
You were, no, you didn't.
I did.
Donate from the Bolles at Jeremy's. Hey. Yeah. Well, there's
I
a
might have had 1 or
specific
2
one.
days I could have done.
I don't shit in all the bowls.
I don't believe you.
Travis Bowles.
Travis Bolles.
That shit on his chest.
All right,
He
is
wears
that
a
it for?
steamer.
He wears like, oh, here.
Oh, he's gonna play.
Oh,
it?
okay.
Oh, the end. Perfect. Yeah. All right. We forget anything?
Thanks, UPS guy.
I don't got shit.
This
This is the first week I haven't had any toys in a long fucking time.
I don't have shit except for the stuff that's in my cereal bowl.
Cody, I did send you a picture. I actually only got one toy. I got some stuff to sell, but for me personally, I've got one toy, and it was a delivery from the Toy Forge. Ooh. Yep. And what I liked about it even better is they came painted, so I didn't have to.
What?
It's higher, yeah. I mean, God, I wish I got that. I wish that showed up right here. Here we go.
Ooh, look at you.
Yep, I got a little kobold. This is the green little character there. I mean, sorry, they're both green, I guess. The dragon-looking thing, which Anthony put up, and I snagged one of those, and he included this really cool, what I would describe as a Viking axe and a Gene Simmons goblin, which I was happy to receive as well. So thank you,
Nice.
Anthony. Yep, thank you, buddy. And that's it for me.
Sweet.
I big it.
Kind of fun.
Cody, can you grab my boxes on top of your little computer stand?
Oh, that's a good idea. I can sell used cereal bowls at PowerCon. I'll leave some residue in there.
Residue.
Residue.
I'm not going to open this. I just brought it to basically remind me to talk about it. I talked one time, or quite a while ago, about my little statue I bought from Tweeterhead that was as a little minion, and it came broken.
Yep.
And I had reached out to Tweeterhead like multiple times to try to get them to answer me because I wanted it replaced, and I heard nothing from them.
Yeah.
I never did hear anything from them, but I just came home one day recently, and this was just at the door, and they sent me a whole new one. So
Shaking my head.
So I got some fun figures I want to talk about. They're basically gonna be shilling for myself over at Wolfgang right now, but I do have a new figure I painted up, and he is the King's Guard.
Ooh.
Head and shoulder pauldrons will be available at the next sale. I think you guys have already seen this one because I brought it in earlier, but
Hey, look at me. Uh-oh.
so
it
these
drooped off.
these pauldrons are the basically the prototype type. They're not done. Len has worked on them, and he's got a new version that should plug into
Looks
the back.
pretty nice. It would plug in the back.
And stay in the back, but for showing off purposes of what they're going to look like. He
You
also
should definitely show them falling off to the reliability.
There we go.
aspect.
All right. Right in the middle.
he
That's
adjusted them to
Grr.
they sit
I
more
would-
forward, the pauldron on it. So,
I
but
would
that's
imagine
basically what
that's
it is.
kind of part of the whole
It's
thing.
part of the
You know
process.
what I mean?
Hey, what's
You
up,
gotta-
bitches?
Things don't work, and you have to go back and fix them.
There
And,
we go.
so this head and pauldrons will be available in the next sale in a week or so.
Where'd that sword come from?
I think that sword is I think that's a Delator Detour.
Yeah.
This
Picked up a Legion's Con last year.
yes, the king. This
Randor?
head. Nope, the King of Athacor, as we call him, the main villain in the Tribal Land series. This head will be available in the next sale as well.
All of you can fuck off.
Is that how he sounds?
That's what he sounds like.
Just fuck right off.
And then a head that this is pretty fun. This is a character I've wanted to do. It's kind of a silly character I've had in my
I've
thoughts
seen,
for a long time.
I've seen you make this face a million times.
So, this is Cool Guy. He's a ripped barbarian with jet black hair. He loves to dance and he don't wear pants. That's how I figure him talking. You know, a little Elvis-y.
We're just gonna zoom in on the alcohol.
Whoa. So yeah, this one is fun.
Oh, y'all.
So this is my first array into sculpting. I sculpted this on ZBrush.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I don't like it. Steven, I'm always very honest with you, and normally I rant and rave. And it's the paint is beautiful. The sculpt is incredibly well done. I don't like the character. I think he's an asshole.
This
You know
guy's
what I mean?
a dick.
I'm like, this guy's kind of a douche.
This
and I
guy
don't
is
like
a
it.
dick.
So,
But he's supposed to be funny.
I don't think it's funny. I think he's a douche.
He thinks he's a god.
I think he's the guy that thinks he's funny, which, I mean, the guy created him is kind of the same. So, but, no, my criticism has nothing to do with the quality. The quality is all 100% Steven. And I've been telling you for 3 years now you should be sculpting. I was right. Did a beautiful job. I don't like the character. So,
I would say anytime now that Steven sculpts something, you should take credit.
I've had this in my mind for a while now. I went ahead and Z-brushed it out.
It's fun, dude.
Well, the guy thinks he's a god.
Yeah.
He's not.
Oh, he's really not? When I read that bio, I thought he was a god.
Oh, he's not a god.
Oh.
He just thinks he is. He's been raised to believe he is. So
Yeah.
he's kind of an arrogant asshole.
He looks like an arrogant asshole.
Then I
don't
did my
like him.
job.
Again, I don't want you to think in any way, shape, or form I'm speaking to the quality. I don't like the character.
He thinks he's going to save the world, and he gets in trouble. And I even wrote in the bio that God's fire has to save his ass all the time because he gets himself in trouble because he's too overconfident.
That bio is fun and also really long.
I didn't read it.
He is not.
Because I don't care.
Jesus.
Curtis Ackerman. Live stream has had to be restarted twice and audio is cut out multiple times. Use this $4.99 towards getting Cody some YouTube training. Wow. Wow. He's not putting your name in the next fucking list.
Man, Curtis is just taking shots at everybody
I
now.
hate to tell you this. When you lose weight,
You become a cocky dick?
your dick gets bigger.
Yeah. More cocky.
Yep.
Boo cocky.
Yep.
But at least he's, paying us to be a dick.
I love Curtis.
Yeah, he's great.
These are great, dude. I'm glad that you are getting that artistic outlet and you're having fun and you get to hang out with
Sculpt something for me now, damn it.
you get to hang out with some cool people while you do it.
It is fun. It is a lot of fun. This obviously, both of these were not sculpted by me.
Yep.
These are by...
you can tell.
Obviously.
Of course you can.
They don't look like fucking assholes. So every sculpt he does is going to be a pompous, masochistic asshole.
My favorite character is Gaston.
This character here is based on a guy who was falsely accused of being inappropriate with a woman. Wasn't his fault. She asked for it.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
my goodness!
damn.
What the hell? Nice.
Yep, cucks we are.
Cuck it up.
The cucking mingers.
You know what?
Well-
That's what's great about Corn Boy. Corn Boy doesn't even need to say nothing because he's fucking Corn Boy.
Yeah, he didn't.
Drops money.
Just like, boom.
He
You
is
got a
the-
little dancy dinosaur on
He
the
said,
screen.
boom,
Chat.
I'm dropping a dead president. Don't remember which one it is because I didn't learn that shit in school. Maybe Jackson. I don't remember. On the 20.
He's from Indiana.
So I do want to say that this guy here, before we move on, it's a historical helmet I found and I copied it, and I want to say that the only reason I have to say that is because there's people out there like Anthony Halseal who will go on Google and find a picture of a helmet like that and go, "This is where you got that from."
Maybe you should have been nicer to her when you slept on his couch.
When his wife was making a little go bag.
You should have cradled the balls, man.
What if he did that to the Horsemen when they did the frog? You know, 'cause
Helmet?
that's a historical. Hey, I was looking through some history books at your helmets, and
That's not how he talks. Talk like he talks.
hey guys, I was looking at the history. I was drinking some water, and I noticed over here that you might have opened up a history book or two. You didn't come up with this on your own.
Anthony,
I'd
congratulations.
like to see
on
some
your recent
great
move to
creativity here.
Thank you, Will White. Thank you, CB. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you.
How little does Will White feel right now? Billy Beige goes, you know what? $1.
And Eric was like, "They deserve 20. I'll make up." Oh no, he did 1999. Oh shit, that joke isn't funny.
Will White just immediately converted to another toy line that we won't say the name of because he's pissed off at Corn Boy.
Billy
It just
Beige.
happened.
Billy Beige. Oh, awesome.
Cody,
You guys are the best.
Cody, that it? He's like, I want to get on the lake. Let's go.
Isn't it amazing that the best, like the worst show ever has the best fans? Because we suck at this. Like we're not any
we're not
good
good.
at this.
No, we never claimed to be good.
I think
though,
I'm
so.
pretty good.
Yeah, we know winking douche face.
Did you take your own face?
Nana always told you were a
I
god.
swear to God, I've seen you make
Now
this
he
face
needs us to
multiple
keep
I know,
times.
I do
Nana.
make that face.
We're his god's fire. He thinks he's a god or a lord. We have to keep bailing him out because he's overconfident.
Can you please write his appropriate bio?
I'll read his appropriate bio. He's wearing that helmet not for battle. That's to protect his head on the short bus window.
I think you need to grow your hair out so you can emulate this.
They're like, how are we going to get little Steven to stop licking the windows? Put these horns on his tiara.
Thunk. He makes that
Oh
face.
my god.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah.
look at him. He's hilarious. He's got sideburns. He's got a pompadour / mullet.
Dude,
I'm telling you, grow it in the back.
it's perfect.
It's silly as hell.
It's incredibly well done.
Will
You definitely
White,
hit your
yes.
mark.
When Steve started to talk like that, I also thought of Goodfellas, which made me think of Ray Liotta.
I think he's
Rest
still
in peace,
alive though,
Ray.
isn't he?
No,
No, he just died
When?
done.
this week.
Really?
Yeah, Ray Liotta.
Cody, are we done?
That's a bummer.
No, we got to talk about
What'd you say?
Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's
He said, "Are we done?" He said, "Obi-Wan." Hey, are you fat fuckers done yet? I got shit to do.
I don't think we're cosplaying at all. We're going to be cosplay as the podcasters of the universe, but my wife is going to kill me. So
We're gonna cosplay as me. I'm gonna cosplay as Pete. Don't nobody want to see my character. Everyone wants to see Pete, and I'm real, unlike the Lord. So
Where could you get a figure of like your actual self?
Hasbro.
yeah, apparently
We just talked about it earlier in the show.
that's just a head.
Oh,
I think you could only probably do it through 3D printing.
Yeah.
So
I mean, could.
to get a figure of yourself, if
Yeah.
no one heard Cody.
If you
say
start
that.
talking about mass production, you're talking big, big money. Like crazy.
yeah.
Yeah. So, Obi-Wan.
I haven't watched a lick of it, so tear
Nor
it
have
up.
I, but I'm interested in these two's opinion, and it will not. You don't have to worry about spoiling anything for me. Is there spoilers?
there can be, or I can try to not spoiler it. It's going to be hard.
I'm fine with you spoiling it. That's not gonna bother me.
Okay, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If you're in here, if you're one of the 3 people in here, just be aware. Here come the spoilers.
Or the people that are listening at home. Oh, yeah, with a big spoiler alert?
Ooh, I like that, Cody.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk about the
Let's-
Disney Plus series
We're-
named Obi-Wan.
We're going to write it on Travis's dick. and just put a
Who
big
replaced
boner
Travis?
across it.
He's never spit this much fire. Goddamn energy. He's watering down his energy
Yeah,
drinks. He's a new man.
Yeah, he's got some fire now and again.
I found 4 Sixers at Walmart day before yesterday.
Dang.
On a top shelf.
Dang.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, Pete, you want to say? What do you think?
I absolutely enjoy the perspective that I have on television and movies now based on you being a ginormous asshat. Because
Oh, it's changed how you watch, hasn't it?
It has. Because I see things now and I go, oh, Steve's going to love that.
I've said that so many. Laura
So
says
many
that shit.
times. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's going to make Steve happy.
I
Steve's
love
gonna
it.
love that.
I
Oh,
love
look at
it.
that. Oh, look at that. It's a foreign person with gay parents named America. She's powerful. And I was sitting there going, oh, he's going to have a good time. So I watched Obi-Wan this morning, just episode 1. Cool thing right out of the gate because I've only ever seen the prequels one time, when I watched them the one time.
Yeah, so you enjoyed
So
the recap.
The little recap was cool.
Recap was cool.
They did a nice job with that, I thought. So far, I like Ewan McGregor doing his thing.
Oh, God, he's great.
He's felt very Obi-Wan to me.
He
The one hardest part that I figured I was going to have to text you, but I didn't try to figure out when this was, because you know how I get with my timelines. I don't do well with those.
Well, Star Wars is
So-
a hard one.
But you didn't have to wait too long to find out.
Nope, it said 10 years later.
Yep.
But even then, I had what? Oh, step it up!
Matt Osborne just did $20.01.
Ozzy coming in with it.
Listen up.
Step it up.
We
Wow. You guys
so-
are too good to us.
but I thought it was very cool because so it was 10 years later, and that didn't give me much, but I was able to go, okay, well then when you actually start to see Luke and you see Leia and you go, okay, that really helped with my frame of reference as to kind of how things were. Really enjoyed it. I'm intrigued by
Calm down, Cody. You don't need to throw shit.
Throwing chairs.
I'm intrigued by the Inquisitors. I think they're cool characters so far. I will say the chip on the shoulder Inquisitor with something to prove. It felt a little bit forced to me,
She feels very forced to me.
and but again, it might be her acting or it might be the writing. It's not necessarily just because she's a female. I'm hoping that they'll give us some sort of backstory. I'm assuming that she feels wronged by the Jedi, wronged by Obi-Wan specifically, which is why
Well, you realize
she's
that
so hot after him.
you realize
or-
that the kids in the temple,
what?
in the very first scene, the kids in the temple,
Yep.
the Padawans that are running away.
Yep.
There was a little black girl in there.
Right. When I saw that,
Yeah.
but I didn't. I don't know if that's her. The other thing
I don't
is-
know either, but I'm
Right.
assuming that has.
But why would you translate that considering you like the Jedi saved you? A Jedi saved those kids' lives.
we
you know
don't know
what I
what
mean?
happened. Possibly, but we don't know what happened after what we saw.
Well, but up until that point, the Jedi was fighting off clone troopers to save them.
Oh,
Yes.
God, I'm excited about
Up
it.
until that point, right? But
Right.
but I'm wondering if they're going to give us more.
Right. Well, that's the thing. I feel like they need to give more backstory because I need to understand why she's so specifically, wants Obi-Wan. The other thing that I thought was absolutely great and my favorite absolute part of episode 1, was the lead kidnapper being Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Pretty good.
The base.
Oh, really?
He sure has a great look for
Yeah,
it.
he does.
Acting was 90% there.
But
There was a little bit. I was like, but he's doing pretty good.
they really they limited his lines because he is Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. I don't know. Have you guys ever seen the movie The Chase?
Yeah, I was just going to reference it, too. Yeah, he's
So,
fucking
with
awesome. Him and Anthony.
him and Anthony Kiedis.
Yeah.
All right, slow it down. You let me know when they come up, Jill. You tell me, man.
Yep.
And they're driving that big Bronco. Oh, it's so good.
Well, He was
So-
also in Back
He's
to the Future.
Well, he was a tattoo artist in something.
He was in Back to the Future. Who
Yeah.
was he?
Yeah, when in the future when he's on the screen, he's the boss, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
What movie is he a fucking tattoo artist in?
What? Okay, so I'm not sure if I missed this. When does this take place?
10 years after
10
Revenge
years
of the
after.
Sith. So
Okay.
Obi-Wan's out in the desert watching over Luke, waiting for the original Star Wars.
Okay.
So it's a bridge between Obi-Wan or Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan and Alec Guinness's Obi-Wan. If that makes sense.
Well then.
So I will agree with you, Reva. I don't like yet.
Who's that?
That's the third sister.
Okay, I never caught her name. So
And I don't like her. She's too aggressive. She seems. I don't like her acting. It's very wooden. It's just funny because that's what they say about Anakin back in the day.
You didn't catch her name because you're not old enough to watch things with subtitles on now. Give it a few years and you will be right there with us.
I just figured you guys knew because you knew the character.
She doesn't look powerful to me. I hate to go this, but I am super critical, and I know you guys are going to laugh at me about this. But when they pull away and they shot, for one thing, she slouches. She slouches, and that isn't a proud, fucking Sith badass. Doesn't have kind of this slouch all the time. For one thing, she's not kneed. Her knees are turned in, and she's got kind of a pear shape. She looks like she couldn't run for shit. She looks very unathletic, and she doesn't look like she. What are you doing?
Nothing. What's you were saying?
Oh, I thought you were saying cut the show. Stop the show.
He was.
He's going too far now. He said she's unathletic.
I would never signal Cody to just turn you off. That's weird.
So she's not selling the character. She's not selling for me. It's like I'm not. She looks. I don't know. She's not doing it for me. Sorry.
Do you guys remember that show, Am I Hot or Not? Or something like that where there would be like 3 judges.
You wouldn't cast me to be a freaking sprinter.
There's 3 judges.
You wouldn't do it.
And the hot person literally would walk out on the stage and they would go, these 3 people. I'm not shitting you. This was a show on television.
Yes.
These 3 people would sit there, and Lorenzo Lamas, do you remember Lorenzo?
Oh,
Yeah.
from Renegade.
Renegade was one of the judges, and he actually had a frickin' laser pointer, and he would laser point at the
Yeah,
people's bodies, and he'd be like, see right here, she's knock-kneed, and she's not going to be able to sprint because of those knees, and she also has somewhat of a pear shape. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it was called
It's called Are You Hot?
So in other words,
something
we
like
have,
that.
we have to start calling him.
Yeah, it was a reality.
Lorenzo Lamas. So
A panel of judges including Lorenzo Lamas, Rachel Hunter, and Randolph Duke evaluated contestants on the sole
I never seen it.
criterion of their physical attractiveness. It was canceled after 1 season due to low ratings. It was in 2003.
Because when I used to do this to girls in high school, it didn't go over well.
So they're obviously like harvesting meat from some sort of a dead creature.
I'm guessing that's a crate dragon. It looks like a big shark though thing, but I don't know.
Do you? So let me ask you this: she's a bad guy, right?
She
Well,
has been.
she's pretty evil.
Yeah, she's been shown to us at this point that she might be bad, but it might be for a good reason. We don't
Is
know.
some of this stuff also just that they're doing a good job making her? I mean, people, you don't like her. Like people are. There's already people saying I don't like this part of the show.
They wrote her well enough to where because there's a scene with Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Uncle
No,
Owen.
Uncle Owen. Sorry.
Uncle Owen. Sorry. With Uncle Owen, and you're like, I hate her. Like I don't like her at all. But like I said, I don't know the story.
I don't know the
what
story either. I mean,
So I'm curious to see where it goes.
Yeah.
But no, they came out of the gate swinging like, hey, look at me, I'm evil.
Yeah.
So
Look at me. Yes, I'm evil. I'm tough. I got a chip on my shoulder. And she really wants to please Vader. And one of the canon problems that I'm seeing that I wonder how they're going to
I never
remedy
saw canon.
is
They had lightsabers.
she knows that Vader is Anakin. And they've done lots of stuff in Star Wars where that was even a secret to Grand Moff Tarkin, and he figured it out eventually.
Yeah.
But that isn't just a willy-nilly thing that people just know that Anakin is Darth Vader. And she knows that, and it's like, that's how does she? I mean, it's weird.
Do they show Hayden Christensen as himself at all?
Not in episode 1.
Okay.
They show a brief, not as Anakin yet.
Okay, just curious.
He's Vader.
Is he playing Vader? He's actually playing
Yes,
Vader.
he's Vader.
Good for him.
I mean, since we're spoiling, I guess I don't want to be bashful. They don't show him in the suit, so
Okay.
At
but
least so far.
so far, I'm sure. Yes, I think they would definitely will show him in the suit because I saw Hayden Christensen being interviewed on how much the suit weighs and all that stuff, and being in the suit.
The
So,
only thing in episode 1 is just the recap. Is the only place.
but I
you
watched
see him.
episode 2.
Okay.
Right, I'm not that far yet.
So,
So don't spoil episode 2 for me.
The recap is, so the way it started swinging, dude, at the temple with the kids and the Order 66, freaking chills. I was like, boom,
It was super
this is
cool.
badass. And I was so hoping that they were going to show a de-aged Anakin come in, but they didn't. And maybe we'll get there, you know.
Right.
Because they could de-age him easily. He doesn't look that much different, you know.
Right.
Just take a
Right.
few.
And they're not going to
What,
blow
20
their load
years of-
immediately either. So
Yeah. Now I found Leia kind of annoying. Didn't you? A know-it-all precocious kid kind of gets on my nerves.
I think that's the whole point because they're showing you that she's being. We know what Leia became, and then now we see like,
Yes.
well, no, you're going to be a senator and you're going to do these things and you're going to, and her rebelling against that. Leia's whole thing was kind of being a rebel, and you see her at 10 years old rebelling against her father and mother, whom she obviously loves.
Yep.
And I loved her character.
Loved,
I really did.
Loved seeing Bale back. I love
I don't know
the
what that is.
Bale is her dad.
Oh,
Bail
Jimmy
Organa,
Smits.
Bail Organa.
Okay.
Yeah. Loved seeing Bale back in the role. Loved seeing the guy that played young Owen in the prequels be now Owen here.
Yeah, I like that too.
That's awesome.
I didn't even catch that, but that is cool.
They haven't showed on Aunt
have to
Beru
watch
yet,
it.
so I don't know if she's going to be the young girl that played Aunt Beru from then. I cannot say enough positive about Obi-Wan's Ewan McGregor's performance.
He makes you go. You're sitting there watching this, going, do the right thing. No, like the overarching purpose of not doing it's one of those where they even explain it when they're hunting that other Jedi on Tatooine, and they're like, hey, here's the deal: the Jedi can't not help. They can't not get involved. So then, and I won't spoil this part, but then something happens, and the Jedi has to stop it, and basically reveals himself to them. You know, and Obi-Wan won't do that. He's going, no, you need to bury your shit and run. Like, we're not doing. And you watch people get mistreated in front of him, and you can see in his face that it's tearing him up, but he won't do the right thing. You know what I mean? And he's doing a great job with it.
He's doing a great job. In episode 2, you see him be forced to do some things, and I love the way that he portrays it. Like he hasn't done it.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Been a long time.
been a
You
long
know,
time.
He's punching people in his hand, you know, and
Yeah.
he's doing something, and it's like, oh yeah, this is good. There's some good things about this. Again, I'm not sold on the villain. I do like that. That I think having little Princess Leia, in trouble, causing him to leave. That's the perfect vehicle to get him off planet and get an adventure with him.
Yeah.
However, I don't know how they're going to really handle the fact that in A New Hope, she doesn't refer to him like she knows him.
Right.
General Kenobi, you served my father in the Clone Wars.
Yeah.
She's, it's disassociated. Like, you're somebody my father knows, not that you saved me 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I think she was 18. Well,
So they're gonna have to. He's gonna have to do something, or it's
yeah.
not-
Is he gonna mind wipe her or somehow so she doesn't remember it? Is it the fact that he goes by the name Ben to her so far, not Obi-Wan? But when
Also-
she sees him 10 years later, wouldn't you go, "Hey, you're that guy that
Oh,
saved
so
me"?
Leia meets him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, we don't know yet. I mean, I
Oh
don't know
well,
yet,
I'm sorry.
you know?
It's hard for me to stay in my lane.
No, I'm assuming. I mean,
Yes.
they're not going to have her. We know that she gets saved. I mean, that we know that she gets out of
It's
the
gonna be
trouble she's
interesting.
in now.
Yeah. Yep.
Because she was in the rest of the movies. You know what I mean? But
So there's some canon issues here that they're gonna have to do a good job of explaining, or it's
Yeah.
gonna create some holes.
Yeah. Welcome to the multiverse.
Well, on the other
Yep.
side of things too is, and maybe
the way
she
to
doesn't
go.
ever actually see her rescuer's face. Maybe he just obscures himself with his cloak or something too. You know, there's.
Well, when you see episode 2, you'll know the answer to that.
oh,
So.
okay.
No, it's good. Now, a lot of people. Now, I would be the first one. Everybody knows to say I feel like this is a bait and switch. If I thought this was a bait and switch, and I'm hearing other Star Wars fans say that. In this case, so far, I don't. A lot of people are calling this the Leia and Reva show. I don't feel that. I feel that they're characters in the show, but I do not feel that they're at this point have taken over this series. I think it's mostly been
It's Obi-Wan.
we're both mostly with Kenobi on this, and I don't feel, and people know I would blast it if I thought that.
Yeah.
So, so far, 2 episodes, I'm enjoying it. I can't wait for the 3rd to see where this goes, and I am so stoked to see whatever we get from Hayden, and I'm hoping maybe some flashback stuff, or something.
Do you ever feel like people that haven't watched Clone Wars are really missing out on how great Star Wars really is?
Well, yeah. It's like Pete. He doesn't know who the Inquisitors are. We do.
Right.
Right.
And I get it too. It's I'm not saying, dude, you have to go watch because it's a lot of shit to watch.
They explain it. They do one
They
sentence.
just do so much better.
Inquisitors are people that used to be Jedi that now hunt their own kind.
Yeah.
They say a line to that. So it tells people who haven't watched it who these people are.
Gives you an
But
idea
even,
at least.
but even if they didn't say that, I mean, they show up, they get out. You can tell they're feared by everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, they walk off the ship and everybody just stands and watches them. Nobody engages, nobody anything. Okay, these are bad people. And then, hey, guess what? We're looking for Jedi. They announced to everybody that, you know why we're here?
Yeah.
Where's the Jedi? And we know there's one in this bar or in this tavern or whatever they call it, and nobody says a damn thing. And they coax the Jedi out by,
Doing what they do.
And then you're like, okay, well, these are Jedi hunters. That's for what I need to know. That's what I need to know. And the character, I don't know the Grand Inquisitor, the one with the head paint.
Yes.
But I already love the conflict between him and the other male, and then of course the third sister. You can see she's already going rogue. He's already warned her not to do these things, so there's going to be a conflict there as well. And I think, like I said, I'm 55 minutes in, and I'm enjoying it. I am going to go back and watch because Pearson and I were going to watch it together, but he's at the campground. So I'm going to watch it a second time, pretend like I haven't seen it yet because I don't want him to be upset. But I wanted to at least have watched it, knowing that you guys were all going to be on board, which, of course, I was dead wrong because why would I be?
I did that with Moon Knight.
So,
I watched the season finale of Moon Knight without my family, and then watched it with them and acted like I'd never seen it.
I always do that.
I had to
I watched both episodes twice this weekend. Once by myself, and then I sat down with Courtney, pretended I hadn't seen it, and started it. But then she saw the little progress bar, the little red bar that shows that you already saw.
I must have fallen asleep with it playing.
I wanted to watch it so bad, exactly for what Pete's talking about. I knew we were going to talk about it. That's why I was like, you guys have to talk about it. It's no problem. But this weekend it just didn't work out, which sucks.
I'll probably check it out.
So Will White makes a comment here. He says, if Ewan McGregor wasn't so great, it'd be a fizzle. What do you think, you guys? Is Ian so great in this role that...
There's no way that Billy Beige can say that based on 2 episodes. He's stepping out of his lane. He's being a real asshole right now. He needs to watch it. He needs to watch it.
I think it is. Well, it's a hard one to say.
Yeah.
You can say that about everything that's ever been out ever.
Well, that's true. Of
If the
course.
main character sucked, it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
If the
Wouldn't
lead,
be any good.
If the main lead person was a shitty actor, this movie wouldn't be as good. You know what I mean? Like, hey, thanks, Billy. Hey, if you lay on a train track, that train's gonna run over you and kill you. Thanks, Billy. I
Now,
appreciate it.
I do feel that Ewan is
Commander Obvious.
He's acting more than he ever got a chance to act in the prequels. There's so much there's
Cody's on the phone.
so much conflict within him in certain things here where he trying to decide what to do. And a lot of people could say I'm a hypocrite for saying, hey, we got Obi-Wan who's kind of broken at this point. Well, and I didn't like Broken Jedi Luke.
Yeah.
But that's not necessarily true. I feel that these are two different things.
Yeah, Obi-Wan's doing this for a purpose. He's
I
protecting.
I wasn't mad about Broken Luke. I was mad that he didn't have a triumphant return. I didn't feel like.
Yeah.
And we know that old man Obi-Wan is optimistic.
Yeah.
You know, he wants to go on an adventure with Luke.
Yep.
You know, and that. So we know that by the end of this, I'm assuming he's going to be moving back towards that Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That's what I would think too.
And so, and knowing what just happened to him, 10 years ago, they show the flashbacks, the nightmares, his friend burning on the ground.
That was a pretty cool sequence.
Yes,
that was
his
cool.
friend burning on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, and all that stuff. I mean, it's still with him. He's still dealing with the fact that they lost.
Yeah. Not only did they lose, he had to do that to his best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's great. You know, I don't think he would kill his nephew because he had a dream. You know,
right.
You know,
God.
Luke wouldn't kill his own father because he thought there was still good in him, but he thought that
He's gonna stand over a child with a
he's gonna
lightsaber.
kill his nephew.
All I know, there's no good left in Billy Beige. So I call the guy an asshole, and what does he do? Drops a spoiler.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Yep.
Anyway, you gotta read it.
But he says, "I'm glad you love the conflict, Pete. Spoilers, it didn't last long."
Oh,
Yeah. So you saying
come on, Billy.
you saying spoilers doesn't make it okay. Like, I'm not racist, but and then you say a black joke, like that doesn't. Hey, no offense, and then you offend me. It doesn't count, man.
They said no offense though.
What?
They said no offense
They
though.
say no offense, so it's totally in the clear.
That's okay, Billy. Billy knows I still love him.
I don't know what to say now because I just shit my pants.
I did like a lot.
A lot.
Do any of you guys watch Better Call Saul at all?
I do.
I do
You
not.
do?
But-
Did you watch the latest episode?
No, because I can't get it. I have to pay for every episode.
Why? You don't have AMC Plus?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
He got it because of the Walking Dead. Yep. I'm assuming.
I kind of
Where do you get it from? Hulu?
You just,
AMC Plus
No.
because
Other
I
subscriptions.
wanted to watch all the special edition like little episodes and all
I
this.
think
crap
they gave
and-
us the
I
first.
wanted to watch Chris Hardwick talk about the show that I just watched because Chris Hardwick was on Singled Out.
They
was
watched.
and House of a Thousand
They gave
Corpses.
us the first 2 episodes of this season for free, so I've seen those. That's as far as I've gone. I have to pay for.
Okay, right now it's at just the the mid-season finale, and I was watching it, and I fucking went, "Oh God!" And Laura fucking, what is it? She sleeps. It's like 1 a.m. I'm supposed to be up in 4 hours. Like, oh my God, I can't believe they took out a. Oh fuck. So yeah, it's I can't because you guys don't care. And
What
he
I really
hasn't seen it.
love is Jeremy constantly expresses his deep love for Steven, but not yet in this conversation as he said, "Hey, I'll send you my login and password for AMC Plus so you can watch it, love."
I didn't even think of that.
I think that
Steven, I will
mean,
send you
big-
my login and password
Big
for
Money
AMC
Bushotee
Plus.
should be
Oh,
fucking
wow.
Watch
sending me
Better
one.
Call Saul.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
thank you.
I'm the
You're
broke
welcome.
guy.
Well, thank you. I need yes, and
Don't you bless my heart, Billy Beige.
we're not
My heart
gonna
doesn't need your blessing.
we're not gonna go there today, but I am
Love you.
3/4 of the way through Stranger Things as well.
I have not. I didn't even know it dropped. To be honest with you.
Episode 1.5 is where I'm about.
You said you're 3/4 like you almost have it finished.
My kid already ran
Did
through
they,
it all.
Did they drop the entire season?
They
like
did.
Netflix does.
I heard. Is it 4 episodes?
Dude, the end of the
It's more than
first
that. I think it's
episode, like,
6 or 7.
we're like, fuck yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, we
So,
were.
It's cool. I say we as in me and my hoe.
I guess
was
I'm gonna have to catch
I'm
up
sorry,
on the
just
last
trying to be friendly. Whatever.
2
that's fine.
episodes.
It's a little
Fuck your
sassy.
beard.
It's a little
It's
sassy.
Yep.
yeah.
You're so bougie. All right, well, we're wrapping up episode 251 because Cody wants to get to the bees. So, make sure you guys check out Obi-Wan Kenobi. Make sure you check out Stranger Things. Make sure you check out
Better Call Saul, bitch.
bitch. Watch some TV. Enjoy yourselves. You know what? Do not go out in the world. It's full of assholes. Stay home. Binge watch TV. Join us on Sunday morning with the real Lord, Stephen Bushotee, our host. Co-host Jeremy DeWitt, Travis Bolles, and I'm Pete McCarthy. Can't forget about seducer Cody out there in the booth making all this stuff happen. Now, please don't judge him based on today's performance because today he was an absolute shit show. But normally he's very, very good. We appreciate all the love, and not just the people that are throwing us money. We obviously love them more. But we love all of you.
It's
Like our
funny 'cause it's
children,
true.
like our children, we love all of you equally, but there's just certain ones we don't want to spend any time with. So, thanks again for joining us, episode 251. Thanks for everybody who jumped on YouTube this morning. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this recording. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy the holiday. Don't forget why we celebrate it.
Watch my PowerCon ad.
Watch his PowerCon ad where he gets
Yes.
full-on country.
I think we're going to play it right at the end.
We're going to play it on the way out for the YouTube people. Yeah.
That's it.
Until next time, we'll see you guys in the toy aisle.
To PowerCon, modern and vintage toys, artists cosplaying more. It's fun for all ages, girls and boys. This is the show I've been looking for. So we packed up our bags and we head out the door. August 5, 6, and 7, 3 days to explore. Get your tickets now before